Hi all, welcome to PowerShell for Penetration Testers at Pentester Academy. In this video, we will discuss using the WMI commandlets in PowerShell, and let's see how to use invoke WMI method commandlet. As the name suggests, this commandlet could be used to invoke or run WMI methods in PowerShell. We will see how to run different native executables both on local and remote machines, and we will also run PowerShell commands and scripts on remote machines as well as local machines. So let's start. Recall that a couple of videos back we saw a method to explore methods of a class. Let's once more go back there. Let's use select object here. Let's list all the methods of the Win32 process class. So the thing of interest for us here is the create method. So let's now use invoke WMI method on the Win32 process class, the method name being create and the argument list being let's run notepad.exe. As you can see, a notepad has been created. We can pass name of any executable here. We can run any command we want. So this way we can run executables on the local machine. Again, to run stuff on the remote machine, we need to use the computer name and credential parameter. Note that we are unable to see any return, and it is the return value and process ID which makes us believe that the command has been executed on a remote machine. We will get back to this later on while discussing post-exploitation methods on how to receive outputs when using the invoke WMI method. Now, having seen this, let's try some PowerShell commands, the local machine. We can pass various parameters to it in the argument list parameter. Now we have been able to create processes on a remote machine. Let's check if it is successful. Let's pass the computer name and the credential parameter. Though we can see that a process ID has been created, still we may like to see if the command has been actually executed and the process has been created. So for that, let's query the remote machine. First, let's apply a filter, and since we ran PowerShell.exe, let's apply this filter and run this on the remote machine. Note that I'm deliberately using the credential parameter again and again. We can always pass a variable having the values of credentials stored in it using the get credential commandlet. As you can see that there is indeed a PowerShell.exe running on the remote machine with the same process ID as reported to us, that is 2408. So the process actually got created and the command was executed. Now let's see if the process is still there. Yes, it is, because we used the no exit option. Now how do we kill this process on the remote machine? We can either use the terminate method here instead of the create method. Here we can use the terminate method, or a simpler option would be, which we saw in the previous video, we can use the remove WMI object. Let's pass this commandlet to the remove WMI object commandlet. Now if we run this commandlet, there is no such process running. So this way we can have much fun with WMI on remote machines. That is all in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you are enjoying your time at Pentester Academy, please recommend us to your friends and colleagues in the information security community.